What a strange request. Please do not throw toilet paper in the toilet. Please use the bins provided. Many thanks. We need air support. You can do it. Did you know cutting grass around the tree makes the tree look taller? Did you understand, or should I go deeper? Cutting other trees also makes the tree taller. Happy Women's Day to Alexa and Siri, the only women who listen to men. AI can't take my job. What do? I'm jobless. Men, what's stopping you guys from looking like this? I'm white. Robert Wadlow, the tallest man ever, with his family. He is the one with the tie. Almost 90% of Michigan students are from these countries. What do they have in common? They went to the University of Michigan. The short answer is sometimes. What's the long answer? Sometimes. Origami is technically a type of woodworking. The amount of people who think you're funny. Those are chairs. Top 5 richest people in the world. Well, Maurice is closer to 1 million than Jeff Bezos. Without using Google, name one thing from Germany. Germans? He's not wrong. Who stepped here? The guy who stepped on it. I've been in 2 helicopter crashes and 1 plane crash. There is only a small group of people who have survived that many crashes. I'm also not a pilot. Explains why you crashed so many times. True random number generator. 1 to 1 million, and they got 69,420. Damn, that's like 1 in a million chance. Unsharpened pencils are pointless. 2020 is what 2012 tried so hard to be. Fan art. This is the best fan art I've seen. There is literally no way to convey sarcasm through written text. There is literally no way to convey sarcasm through written text. There is a way. What's something that can't be explained? It must be experienced. I'm struggling to find the words to tell you, to be honest. How far have you gone with a guy? I went to Canada with my dad once. Yeah, that counts. Banks hate him. See how he made $10,000 in a single afternoon with one simple trick? Name a fictional character that can lift this up. Thor? Who fought in the Civil War? Soldiers? What is the clearest sign that a guy likes you? If he says he likes you? I want you to know that was my last straw. I can't do this anymore. Well, here's some more. I'll call you when I get out the shower. Dane Cook, 50. Engaged to longtime love Kelsey Taylor, 23. Well, I hope longtime isn't any longer than 5 years. My teacher asked me to name 2 things that hold water. Well, damn. My 5-year-old students are learning to read. Yesterday, one of them pointed at a picture at a zoo book and said, "Look at this, it's an elephant." I took a deep breath and asked, "What did you call it?" "It's a frickin' elephant. It says on the picture." And so it does. African elephant. 168 hours alone. I survived 7 days of living with no human connection. You gotta bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. And I thought it was a great idea to buy 5,000 bone-shaped paper clips for our veterinary clinic. Worst idea ever. Still bone-shaped, the wrong bone though. Can somebody tell me some names of some guns so I can start putting them in my raps? Glue gun. Price gun. This is what 6 years without a girlfriend looks like. Absolute freaking legend. Actually, not freaking, but an absolute legend. Nana likes it rough. I want to be rough with you. I want to be roughed up. Bruise me like a nana. Banana, not grandma. They bruise easily too, I guess. Previous owners built this house. Told us there was insulation in the roof. True story. I'm currently waiting for my bus. It arrives in around 15 minutes. You look like if a man and a woman had a child. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Went to Italy. Saw this depressed Roman looking out over the ruins of a once great empire. Things I cannot eat as a Catholic priest. 1994 Toyota Corolla. Happy 70th birthday to the talented J.K. Simmons. I swear to God, this guy's birthday is every year. There are blank genders. There are goodbye genders. Aliens invaded the moon, July 20th, 1969. Well, yes, but actually yes. Turn right left. Schrodner. Called the death hotline and they told me to end myself. You should try the death prevention hotline. Oh. Who is the richest YouTuber in the world today? The richest YouTuber in the world today is Jeffree Star. No way, it's gotta be Mr. Beast. Psych, it's Bill Gates. Describe what is meant by forgetting. I can't remember. You're a genius, you moron. Why it took me a while to catch the cold. What doesn't kill you, mutates and tries again. Why do programmers prefer dark mode? Because light attracts bugs. 2 people did the deed back in the 90s, and now I've got to feed myself and work every day. You can cancel the subscription anytime you want. Yeah, but it's not as easy as that. Who would win? Every single Mesozoic marine predator to ever exist, or Jeremy Wade. They cancelled his show because there were no more monsters to catch. Money's on Wade. Football and soccer are like, give me the ball, I want that ball, but baseball is all like, yeah, screw this ball, get rid of it, I hate it. Sports classifications. Cheese is just a loaf of milk. She's right and I'm scared. This implies a liquid form of bread. Beer. Statisticians be like, yeah, this may or may not happen. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's not that easy. Why? Take a plate and throw it on the floor. Done. Apologize to the plate. Done. Is the plate like it was before? Yeah, don't lie. I'm not lying. The plate was made out of plastic. Ruined that analogy. Marry a man who says, let me discuss it with my wife first. Not because he's weak, but because he respects and values your opinion. Don't marry a man who says, I will discuss it with my wife first, because he is already married. This does put a smile on my face. People with nut allergies when I throw a brick at them. Number of Miss Universe titles 1. Earth, 71. Rest of the known universe, 0. Pros and cons of wearing all black. Pros, hot as hell. Cons, hot as hell. I reblogged this and I'm now getting the pun. They should build a big river across America so you can go across it by boat. Can someone explain to me how this would be physically possible? Shovel. Banana without the B is just pineapple. The only normal guy in that whole movie. I think you can tell what kind of gamer I am. Computer gamer. Who are you lasting longer with? 1 minute with Mike Tyson or Mia Khalifa? None. I'ma last the same time with both. Hey yo. Why I watch TV? For entertainment. For background sound when I browse the internet. Damn, I feel attacked. Just tell me the time, bro. The moon landing was staged? Yeah, that's how all orbital rockets work, dude. People who step up 2 stairs at a time are both active and lazy. Teacher, if you have 12 apples and you give your friend 6, what do you have? Me, through tears, a friend. I'm trying to get into the Guinness Book of Records as the oldest man in the world, which is taking up a lot of my time. My new personal best is 36. When I was born, I was the worst person in the world at being the oldest man in the world. I've gone up about 3 billion places. Define influence. Toby had us all running around the playground doing the Spidey hands like we were Spider-Man himself. Unavailable. This username is unavailable. Yeah, I know. Of course it's unavailable. I'm the one who wrote it. Almost all armed conflicts in the history of the world came about because opposing sides believed different things to be true. Breaking news. Science man suggests conflicts are ultimately caused by disagreement. You are going to go deaf in 24 hours. What's the last thing you would want to hear? We found a cure for your imminent deafness. Name this shape. Amanda. Doris found her Viking cruise to be a little too immersive. I can see this as AI. You haven't fooled me just yet. 14-year-olds. Modern music sucks. I was born in the wrong generation. People in 1936. I like bananas because they have no bones. You already knew the sport. Now we present you the foon. I'll take your entire stock. What TV show had a perfect pilot? I'll start. Perfect pilot would land the plane. Oh my god, a snake just bit me. Is it poisonous? Nope, not at all. Phew. But it's extremely venomous. Break her bed, not her heart. I mean, obviously, what else would you do? Name this character. Wrong answers only. Metal Jesus. He even has the authentic handholds. Get doxed, bozo. Without using numbers. How old are you? 31. Now listen here. You can drive for 149 hours across Russia and still be in Russia. To be fair, you could drive for 149 hours across Vatican City if you drive slow enough. Find the value of X. 80% less since Musk bought it. He died of natural causes. You pushed him off the roof. Well, I mean, gravity. I'm so fat. No, you're beautiful. I said I was fat, not ugly. So I kind of did a thing. He's only doing this for engagement. Are you okay? No, I suck at a game that I spend 8 hours a day playing. Chess moment. My favorite coolest mug that I can't find anymore. Without using numbers, how old are you? 21. Now listen here. First test day of the semester, and as always, I allow a 3x5 note card. Today, a student shows up with this. Sure enough, it is 3x5 feet. As precise as I am. Therefore, I never specified inches, and therefore, yes, it was allowed. Well played and lesson learned for me. Student pushes 4 tables together. The table of 4 feet, 6 feet, 8 feet, and 3 feet long. The classroom is 21 feet long. How long are the tables? The tables are 4 feet, 6 feet, 8 feet, and 3 feet. Autistic people will see a honk if you like pizza bumper sticker and think it means if I like pizza, I should honk. Wait, who's your favorite literary vampire? The one in Sesame Street. He doesn't count. I can assure you that he does. Cast it into the fire. Destroy it. No, I will keep it forever. Every time you try and get a good spot at a campfire, the wind follows me. Just finished up a 5-day social media hiatus and came to the conclusion that putting your phone down every once in a while and actually spending quality time with your loved ones is astronomically worse and annoying than just chilling by yourself, looking at online stuff. Have you seen him? Now you have. Someone please quickly explain baby clothing sizes to me. Baby clothes are smaller than most adult or even children's clothes. I hope this helps. Life is an egg. Explain. Has chickens in it sometimes? Every naked person I see turns me on. Really? Email. Darcy Smith. Confirm email. Yep, that's my email. That doesn't look like an email. Physicist and his son are 3D printing a Lamborghini Aventador. You wouldn't download a car. Legally, you wouldn't. Everybody was kung fu. King Henry VIII. I want to look stupid white in my portraits. Nothing triggers my anxiety like this stupid Chromecast button. Which one would you want to be born in? Also, where would you like to hide? ADHD memory. I forgot the code to my house. You've lived here for 3 years. How did you forget? Autistic memory. But in 3rd grade you said that your cousin's name is Kyle. Who the hell are you? I finished all the ink in a pen without losing it or having it stolen. I want to have enough money to last the rest of my life. Granted, you have 1 week to live. I'm quick at math. Okay, what's 38 times 76? 24. That's not even close, but it was quick. A rare picture of a human walking on space. I hate those memes you gotta click to see all of it. This isn't one of those. Damn. How do you blur the text? Like this, but reversed. Cool. Loading screen tips be like, stop. This is a stop sign. I came into the office early and switched as many M and M keys on my keyboard as I could. Some might say I'm a monster, but others will say nomster. Can you describe your favorite movie as boring as possible? 9 films about one family screwing up an entire galaxy. When the Dragon Age concludes, the next century will be called a suspicious lack of Dragon's Age. Best plays of the night. Being a science writer is harder than being a sports writer, says Carl Zimmer, because sports writers don't have to deal with people who think that basketball doesn't even exist. Invisible spray. I'm gonna start selling invisible water. Or maybe I should make invisible videos. The new Pope has a degree in mathematics from Villanova University. This guy doesn't just understand sin, he understands cos. Photoshop calls the best tool to change your body. Register now. Okay. If all those Greeks had just stared at Medusa's bobs instead of her eyes, they would have survived. It would have still gotten hard though. I told my mom she was invading my privacy, and she told me I came out of her privacy. Did you know? The average human can travel up to 60 seconds into the future in just 1 minute. Genuinely, how do people do this? A CS player plays with his feet, according to the video, with their feet. To the man in the wheelchair who stole my camo jacket, you can run, but you can't hide. James, could you please remove the guy watering the plants in the background? Thank you. Sure. Did you know that if you sit on the toilet at 11:59 and the clock strikes midnight, it's the same shit a different day? Coffee or tea? Coffee. Wrong, it's tea. Post a state without an A in its name. Liquid. My neighbor's cat got our cat pregnant. I was joking with him when I said they have to pay child support. When I opened the door this morning, this is what I saw. Online grocery order included 1 piece of ginger. Received a little more ginger in my delivery than I anticipated. Sometimes I think about the guy at my poker table in Vegas who was kicked out after the pit boss said he was too drunk. Security came over, asked him to say the alphabet starting with M, and he replied, Malphabet. He was escorted out of the room. Because the justice system is a joke, Moist Critical did a video on a 24-year-old who got his 4th DWI. He got like 18 months jail time and a couple of months probation. 4 DWIs. Why does he still have his license? You don't need a license to drive drunk. You can't die from the virus though. Almost 300,000 Americans would disagree with you. They can't. There's something almost intoxicating about drinking 15 beers. People born in 30 will be 1995 this year. Finding out a man has 200 plus hours on a video game elicits the same reaction in women that finding out a girl has 200 bodies does for men. Girls are like strawberries. Sometimes they're in a grocery store. Manager, I want our web app to feel more like a native app. You? Window.1 error equals window closed. You're going to a party. The theme is to dress inappropriately. Who or what do you dress as? I'll dress normally because if the theme is to dress inappropriately and you dress appropriately, technically you're the one being inappropriate for the occasion. The assignment description for Essay 5 was to write a review on a movie that we had seen. The opportunity arose and I took my chances. They made it on Fight Club. Always smell nice. Remember, the first hole you penetrate is her nostril. They are going to lead us to a war because they think they own a country they hate. This is my flag and it doesn't have any stars. The sun is a star. He was a VTuber. This was his PNG model. I just want to get jacked and read old books. These are 2 things that nobody is preventing you from doing. Men in literal prison do this. Went to the sperm bank today and they gave me this lollipop. Don't worry about the price, bro. This one's on the house. Not safe for work and stupid questions. Using incognito. Yes. This is basically a Porsche 911. Your password is weak. Well, so is my memory, so please let me keep it. People don't understand when I say I like grapes, but not grape-flavored products. That stuff don't even be tasting like grapes. It'd be tasting like purple. And y'all mad that makes sense. Doctor, what happens after we die? We clean the bed and admit a new patient. People who help blind children. People who help blind children. Name an anime without the letter E in the title. You can't. All of them. They're Japanese. Does the scale read 100N or 200N? should N or 0. The scale reads blah, 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 blah. The scale doesn't read because it has no eyes. Why are the insects so hot? It's summer. I see. Someone should do this with Superman and Crypto. Say anything and I'll connect it to dinosaurs. The planet Venus. Checkmate. Dinosaurs were alive the same time Venus existed. There are over 0 muscles in the human body. True. Things my teachers can do better. Not use collective punishment, as it's not fair on the many people who did nothing, and under the 1949 Geneva Conventions, it is a war crime. I found a can of spray paint. If you were in Walmart and everything became free for 10 minutes, what would you get? Trampled to death, probably? Most realistic answer. Found this sick tiara I made when I was 16. Just one more reason to buy software online. Elon Musk says the Cybertruck can serve briefly as a boat. I mean, pretty much anything can serve briefly as a boat. Write a number with a 1 in the hundreds place, 111. 6 in the tens place, 666. 2 in the ones place, 222. 3 in the hundreds place, 333. The teacher. Mechanical reasoning test. What effort is required to push up a roll of carpet to reach the house? Too much effort. Trying to hit that word count? CNN reports that, according to a senior park official, Cecil the lion's brother, Jericho, who is also a lion. Wait, these lions getting killed? No. Rest in peace. I hate poachers. My daughter just asked R2-D2 was there for the whole story and never had his memory wiped. So why didn't he just tell Luke that Vader was his father at some point? I just sat there dumbfounded until she shrugged and walked away. My granddad is 75 next year. He didn't fight 2 world wars for this silliness. The First World War was more than 100 years ago. How did your granddad fight that? He didn't fight. I just said. I work at McDonald's. I have a part-time job in fast food. I handle transactions for a multi-billion-dollar company and industry on a daily basis and help provide around $2 billion to the US economy each year. That's a lot to remember. Population per capita in Europe. Source, data collected by United Nations, 2015. I love geography jokes. What's so funny? Gotta be there. Okay, geography joke. I really want to do another geography meme video, but they're so hard to find now because I've made so many videos.